Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, y'all, in the world of boxing, we done talked about it on several occasions, but sometimes I gotta remind y'all, you know how we do. You know, when we write about something, we're gonna gloat a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's just like you know what time it is about things. Grown ass people, we know what time it is about stuff. In boxing, one of the things is, check it out. Have you noticed all these retirements? You know, everybody retiring. It's the Turkish Al-Ashi syndrome, right? What's happening is retirements. What I'm going to tell you guys, just simply ignore retirements in boxing. Ignore the boxers that are retiring. So what? Retire. You're going to see them in a couple of months. Yeah, never longer than a year and a half. Retirement, the translation means it's too hot right now. It's too hot right now. Hey, let me go in and retire, right? And cool, because I don't have to. I have a hard fight that I might have to fight. So now I don't have to, right? Then I retire. It's not hot. Then my next fight can be, what can it be? A comeback fight. Nobody judges comeback fights. So a comeback fight, I can fight whoever I want, right? I retired for a few months and I just decided to come back. And see, and the reason why that's happening is because your boy Turkish Al-Ashi is putting everybody on blast who's not accepting hard fights. Since then, everybody's retired. It's always the same ones. Everybody's retired. Look, Tyson Fury retired after Usyk. Why wouldn't he retire after Usyk? Because it's going to be somebody hard. I just barely lost to Usyk twice. He's the very best. I'm retired. Now I'm out. All I'm trying to fight is Usyk because I ain't going to fight none of them hard guys. Right? I ain't doing that. I ain't fighting the Sheila Shangs, the Martin Bacolis, the Joseph Parker ain't fighting anyway. That's okay, though. They partners. And I get Cabials. So, you know, I just retire. So when I come back, people, oh, they're happy about a comeback. Every boxing public is full of casuals and gullible people. And people are fans of these fighters. So, boom, I'm back with a comeback. So that hard fight stuff is off the table. That's all that is. Teofimo Lopez, be careful, didn't he want to retire when he was messing with Turki Al-Ashi? You forgot that, huh? He's a retired candidate because, have you noticed, he ain't fighting nobody. The dude ain't gonna fight anybody that's hard. He had a big thing with Devin Haney, could have fought. Brian Norman, he could have fought. Hitchens, he could have fought. You know, anybody. In all these great big fights, he don't want to fight any of them. You offer him that, what's that guy he beat? Because he ain't going to fight Jermaine Ortiz or Sandor Martin either. Right? So, you know, he ain't doing none of that. So anything hard, he ain't fighting. So he's a retired candidate because he don't want to fight. So let me pick an argument with Turki Al-Ashi to act like it's some beef there so I don't have to fight nobody. So it's obvious. Right? You know, who else going to fight? Canelo Alvarez thinking about retiring. Right? Because if, you know, I can't keep fighting them, and they're going to keep asking about this Benavidez problem. Right? I didn't want to fight Crawford neither. I'm trying to fight the Mukabus of the world and the Jake Pauls. Everybody trying to fight Jake Pauls. Right? The black Canelo, Gervonta Davis, talking about retiring. You know, yeah, he got some private problems, but he's always had those. You know, hey, my book, I don't have it in the car. You know, my book, I would have showed it to you again. Go to Amazon and get my domestic violence book. All you got to do is put Doma slapped. Just like that. Bam, slapped. Go get the book. It's crazy, though. It's crazy, but it tells you a lot of reasons why people, you know, have domestic violence issues, and I try to slap you to wake your ass up, right? So we can stop doing that. Wrote it about 10 years ago. Anyway, the point is, Gervonta Davis, yeah, of course. Of course. Gervonta Davis got problems. But at the end of the day, it's like, hey, I got to fight. You know, I got to fight hard people now. I have issues with Lamont Roach. And, you know, that's the minimum I got to fight. But they come with this Shakur Stevenson stuff and all these all hard fighters I got to fight. I'm not trying to do that. I haven't had to do that. Now that's over. It's over. So retirement is cool. I come back after my issues are done and I can fight 1 or 2 fights without nobody getting on me. It's just, everybody's the same scenario. All the guys that don't want to fight hard fights are trying to retire. The guys that are fighting hard fights, they're lucky because people, some of these idiots out here just, making up stuff about them. The ones that want to fight everybody. Have you noticed? The ones that want to fight everybody are not liked. Devin Haney, and he's feather-fisted but want to fight everybody. Nobody like him. Shakur Stevenson, nobody like him. Feather-fisted but want to fight everybody. Nobody like him. Terrence Crawford, absolute legend, right in real time. All the fighters, tell me the fighters that want to fight everybody that's liked. Because that's not what boxing industry wants. But Turki Al-Sheikh is a foreigner who said, forget BTBG and forget what New Russia wants. I got the money, and I'm ignoring all this racist stuff, and I'm ignoring all of this favoritism stuff, and I'm ignoring it all. Here are the big fights. I'm going to offer to you. And when you don't want it, I'm going to put your ass on blast. It's real simple. DAZN should have did it back in the day. When they had Canelo, Gennady Golovkin, and Jaime Munguia, and they all were running from Demetrius Andrade. I told you back then, they could have just said, you know something? We're going to invest our money in Demetrius Andrade because he's trying to fight all 3 of these guys. One of them was his mandatory. One of them could have had a undisputed fight, and one of them could have just had a simply lucrative fight to show that Andrade could beat Golovkin too. And he wants to fight everybody. But what did they do after Demetrius Andrade fights? Talk about somebody on the other side of the street. Jamal Charlo. That's the big fight we should have. No, I came to DAZN. We're all signed here. It's in-house fights, and these guys don't want to fight me. So put your money in me and tell the world that they're not fighting me and they're scared. But you didn't want to do that with the brother, right? So people still talking this Demetrius Andrade stuff now like he didn't want to fight somebody. It's ridiculous. You could have did it back then, but you didn't. So that's what happened. So now, Turki Al-Sheikh, if he was around for years, Demetrius Andrade would be in the mix right now. He'd have been in the mix right now, right? Legendary status, secured, and all that stuff. But hey, no. Look at the brother trying to park. This is a close one, y'all. But anyway, that's what happened. So it's good to see. It's good to see that Turki Al-Sheikh is doing that. So it's gonna make people retire. So just ignore the retirements. That retirement means it's somebody I gotta fight. I ain't trying to fight. And I can get up out of here for a minute, right? While everything's too hot. I can just act like I retired and come back and I got the easy fights. And the next fight I have is called a comeback fight. That's just that simple. And notice the people that are retiring. Those are the ones who have issues with just take a damn fight. They're not trying to do that. So therefore, hey, boom, let me retire. It's that simple, y'all. So wake up, everybody. Just wake up. Somebody's retiring. Your answer should just be 2 words. So what? Or maybe 3. So damn what? Y'all got it? Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And we up out of here, y'all.